Hello everyone, this is Hakaym, and welcome back to World of Warships. And today, the Soviet cruiser line was released. I know you will be seeing this on Thursday, and you'll be wondering, where's the Izmo? Well, I'm gonna postpone it because the like I said, the Soviet-Russian line is finally out, and I really wanted to jump on the bandwagon, I guess. And here we are. We're taking out the... Oh, good lord. You really want me to try to pronounce this? Bogatyr? Yatar? I'm so sorry for anyone that can actually speak Russian, but your name just kill me. So, this is actually my very first time in the ship. I decided to go ahead, jump in. We'll do the stats over later. I did skip the Novik. I did have enough experience that I just decided, the Novik is probably very similar to other tier 2 cruisers of her line. What's the range on this? 10.4, not bad. The ship is not fully upgraded. I don't even think I've got the beehole. We'll look at it in a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it will go very well. Now we are on Solomon Islands, and we're heading towards A with everyone is working on their cruisers. So hopefully this will go over very well. The captain on the ship is not experienced. I just switched him over from the Orlan to the... We'll go with Bog. I'm just gonna say the Bog. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say Bog. So hopefully this will do very well. Where are we looking at? We have a South Carolina versus a whole bunch of Bogs. Three Noviks, Wicks, Samson, and Umikaze. And once again, because the captain is new, I have no detection. I have no idea if I'm being detected. I'm just hoping. So, from what I understand, the Bog is very similar as far as the American cruiser, being like the St. Louis, where it's just a gunboat, where it just has tons and tons of guns. It's quicker than the St. Louis by far. It's doing about 24 knots, which is really nice. The range looks like it's a little bit less than the St. Louis. At this time being, it doesn't look like I have that many guns. I don't know if there's increased hull upgrade, and it increases the amount of guns. And it looks like we have a destroyer. There he is. Ooh, wow. Whew. Wow. Let's bring all guns to bear. It looks like it's the Umikaze. These shells go out fast. Wow, the reload rate isn't the greatest, but they are quick. Holy moly. Who's gonna get the kill? That's the question. Alright. Looks like the Novik is firing at us. And he's actually rocking the camouflage. Woo, boy. Set of fire. We are taking a lot of hits. And these shells are quick. Sorry, I'm like, oh my god. Because if you compare it to the St. Louis has an arc. But these shots, the velocity on them are fantastic. Yeah, I would probably recommend don't get camouflage at such a low tier. Honestly, you probably won't need it. Okay, there's the South Carolina. I don't know how the armor is, because I was getting focused on by that Bogatyr. Bog. We'll just go with Bog. Because I really don't know how to pronounce it. How those... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. And let's see. Wow, these shells are looking really super nice. I'm gonna turn in just a bit and switch sides. Wow. I'm liking the Soviet cruiser so far. Because the speed is really super nice. It looks like, does some of these guns have multiple... does some of these turrets have multiple guns? That's why I'm curious. Because it looks like I'm firing a lot more than I probably should be. Ooh, there we go. Got some good damage on him. That poor guy. I feel kind of bad for him. Ooh, just went around him too. Can we get the kill? Can we please get the kill? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, looks like I'm aiming high for some odd reason. He's dead. Alright. Wow, we are super close. Alright, now let's focus on the South Carolina. Looks like he's actually going backwards. Now, okay, it looks like he's pushing forward. Might need a drop. Because I seem to be overshooting sometimes. Let's go ahead and drop speed a little bit. There's an actual Dresden. Got a fire on him. Wow, these shots, these shells are very quick. It looks like the eastern side has actually fallen. I'm impressed. There's only 3 more cruisers. And we are headed that way. Huh. I don't know what to think about. I'm liking the cruisers, these Soviet cruisers, a lot. Or Russian. Because this is kind of right before, I think, as far as the ship is concerned, right before the Soviet began and the Russian Empire ceased. So B is being capped, but we just decimated the team. See, we have a Novik. And if anyone wants me to go do the Novik to see how it is, I will go back and do it, but I just wanted to get to the Bog and work my way up. Let's see, the range is kind of a limiting factor, I've noticed. And that destroyer was spotting. Now we're probably being spotted. Yes, we are. And he is dead. Did not get any torps away. And can't see. Oh, yeah, you did get torps away. But I can't. Don't know where they are. I guess I could fire. Okay. Are there really? Oh, my word. This front turret has 2 guns. What? Alright. That's awesome. Ooh, looks like that Bog is dead. He's not. I'm gonna turn in. Bring guns to bear. Got an incapacitation on one of his guns. Very, very nice. Let's try AP. Shit, are you gonna die before I get guns reloaded? Probably. Yeah. Damn it. Not too bad. But I'm also firing against a St. Louis. Where are you? Oh my god, low tier. Wow. Wow. I'm liking the Soviet cruiser line. 73,000, 1,556. Pretty good. We got third ranking. Let's see. Damage was decent. Credits. I also got premium because, as you will see in the Ismo video, it's expensive. And I really wanted to boost up the amount I get, because non-premium it sucks, because I would have only got 46, but we got 70,000. Pretty nice. So I will see you in the next game. Hello everyone, this is Hakaym, and welcome back to some more World of Warships. And today the Soviet line just came out, the Soviet cruiser line, which they've been hyping for a while now. And it is fantastic. I will be, as you saw in the match earlier, this cruiser is actually pretty nice. Yeah, I did take it out on the first game. Now, do keep in mind, I did have a lot of backup, and so I wasn't focused fire, so I couldn't tell you how well it holds up to being, say, a one-on-one fight or a two-on-one fight. So, I don't know. Also, I will probably point out, I will be probably just moving my way up to the Svetlana. Sorry about butchering the names, but I really want to just get up higher tier. I don't know if I'm going to keep the ship. I really don't know. It's a nice ship, don't get me wrong, but let's go ahead and look at the stats, and then I'll gush how nice it is. Survivability, this is 20,500 hit points, 6 to 70 millimeters. If we compare it to the St. Louis, which, like I said, the St. Louis is very similar as far as how the ship plays, but the St. Louis has 29,500 and has a max thickness of 102 millimeters, so a lot more health and a lot more armor than the Bog does. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. I really am not. Artillery is where it gets interesting. It has 4 152s. Let's see. And another 4 152. And then these main batteries, these turrets right here, are unique, because on the St. Louis, it's just one gun. This turret has 2 guns, and that's really cool. And there's 2 of them. There's one on the front and one on the stern of the ship. So this is very unique as far as the cruisers are. Secondary armaments, they have 12 75 millimeters. So what's the range? The range is only 2.5, so they're not particularly useful at long range, but they're decent. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. AA, there is none. But St. Louis, it has 14 main guns, while the Bog has 8, 10 main guns. But I think this gets an increase. Does it not? Oh, yes, it does. So it gets also 14 after you get the upgrade on the research and upgrade on the whole, on the batteries. The main batteries. So it does get up to 14. I'm kind of curious. This is a really nice ship. But the St. Louis does have some AA defense. The Bog does not. Albeit this isn't the greatest, but it's still something versus nothing. Which is really unusual because this was, when is 1906? So planes weren't even around. So that's kind of a World of Warships or wargaming idea, I think, on it. The Bog does not have anything at all. Maneuverability is where it's nice. 24 knots versus 22 knots. So 2 additional knots, 6.4 and 8.4. Now does that... Oh, that does drop to 6.7 after you get the B hull upgrade. But the speed is where it's nice. Concealment. Let's see what concealment. 10.3 versus 11. So the Bog's a little bit more sneakier. Now, if the main battery is upgraded, what's the range? Because I noticed the range is not as long. 10.3 versus 10.4. So, honestly, not that big a difference as far as range. Only about 0.1. So, 100 additional meters is all you get. But the shell velocity is where it was nice. The St. Louis has a very low velocity, so they have to fire their guns a little bit further up to actually reach targets further away. The Bog, the shells just went right there. I'm very impressed with the Soviet cruiser line. So, this is going to be it for this video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great day. Zai Jen.